2, 3, fire!
Knights, Vikings, Samurai, Woolen, Outlander, 4. What is up to all the two warriors of For Honor? My name is Miguel, and guess what, guys? Today we have ourselves, of course, the launch of Year 7 Season 1 Heresy of For Honor, and hopefully everybody's excited for the brand new season. And also we have a bunch of brand new stuff happening right here. We have ourselves an event happening, which is the Heresy of the Relics. Also a hero skin for the pirate, the Inquisitor Yichin, and also an event game mode, which is awesome, the event pass, the battle pass, and a bunch of other stuff. And also, you know, the Jormungandr rework is happening. It's launched right now. Also the affiliate bug fixes and all that stuff. So yeah, guys, we have a bunch of stuff to talk about, and let's go ahead and talk about it, because this video, I don't want to go ahead and make this video too long, but I want to go ahead and try to get everything that I can, so that way I'll be able to go ahead and give you guys the information that you need on what's happening in this brand new season and also brand new year of For Honor. So hopefully everybody's excited, because I am. So let's not waste some more time and let's go ahead and talk about it. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is, of course, we also have a new challenge in For Honor, and this one's going to be going on from March 17th all the way to March 20th. And this one is be the faction with the most Heresy matches won, which is the event game mode that we have right now in For Honor, and the winning faction gets 2,000 steel. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about is we have ourselves a new arcade quest in For Honor, and it's going to be going on from March 16th all the way to March 23rd. And the name of this new arcade quest is called the Leaders of Wyvendale. And for the people who do not know, in order for you to go ahead and play the arcade mode of For Honor, you have to own the Marching Fire DLC. If you do not own that, you have to own the complete edition of For Honor. If you do not own any of those two editions, you have to have a friend that actually does have those two editions, and he can go ahead and invite you to a game, and both of you guys can go ahead and play the arcade mode and the new arcade quest together. Awesome. The next thing that we're going to talk about is we have ourselves, of course, a Battle Pass Fest that's happening right now, which is basically a double XP for the Battle Pass, and it's going to be going on from March 16th all the way to March 20th. So if you guys want to go ahead and level up your Battle Pass quickly, and also, not only does this work on the Battle Pass, but it also works on the Event Pass too. So you'll be able to go ahead and level those up at the same time. So if you guys want to go ahead and level up the Battle Pass and the Event Pass quickly, take advantage of this double XP Battle Pass Fest before it goes away. If you guys want to go ahead and complete the two passes a lot quickly. So yeah, take advantage of it. And also there's some cool stuff in the Battle Pass, and I will be talking about that in a little bit. But let's go ahead and continue on. Another thing that we have also that's actually live right now is, of course, the dodge attack changes. For the people who do not know, this was actually in the testing grounds a couple of seasons ago, so the developers wanted to go ahead and do some changes to the dodge attacks. So that right there is live right now. Also, another thing that's alive right now is, of course, the Jormungandr rework. So hopefully everybody is excited for the Jormungandr rework that is now live, because a lot of people in the For Honor community have been wanting some changes to the Jormungandr, and finally we were able to go ahead and get some changes for him. We were able to go ahead and test out his new, his new moves, his new animations, and all that stuff, and in the testing grounds. And now we have ourselves the live version of that rework. So now the Jormungandr is a lot better than what he was before, because before, he wasn't that bad, but still, there were some people that would say that he needed some work, because that was actually the old Jormungandr, and now it's time for him to go ahead and get some changes. And yep, he finally has it, so that's awesome. I know a lot of people are excited, because we're going to be getting ourselves another testing grounds, but it's going to be for the Lawbringer. And once people saw what the Lawbringer has, oh man, hopefully everybody's excited for that. But the testing grounds for the Lawbringer is not going to happen until a little bit later throughout the season, so we have to go ahead and wait for that. Another thing that's live right now is the affiliate bug fixes. So apparently there were some problems with the affiliate when you were fighting against her when she was doing her attacks. So she has some fixes right there, which is live right now, so that's awesome. So that is really great. Sorry about that, guys. I have to go ahead and answer a phone call. I apologize. There were some family problems. Either way, so let's go ahead and go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that we still have right here on the list. So yeah, so we got, we talked about, of course, the dodge attack changes that are now live. The Ultimate Gunner rework is now live, and of course the Alfredo bug fixes are now live. So we got that out of the way. So now let's go ahead and talk about title update 1 and title update 2 of year 7 season 1 of For Honor. So if you guys do not know what this is basically kind of like a schedule that we have that's going to be happening throughout the season. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's go ahead and talk about title update 1, which is going to be happening in the first half of the season, and then we're going to be talking about title update 2. So in title update 1, we have ourselves, of course, on March 16th, the launch of year 7 season 1 of For Honor. Of course, the Battle Pass, the Heresy of the Relics event game mode, and also the Pirate Hero skin, the Inquisitor Yi-Chin. So that is right there is awesome. On April 6th, we have ourselves the testing grounds for the Lawbringer. So hopefully everybody's excited to test out the Lawbringer's new, move set and some changes to it, because when people saw his, his rework, a lot of people were excited. And also there's going to be some changes to Nuxia's trap mechanics. So that's going to be great. But I know a lot of people are excited for the Lawbringer's change, because he definitely needs some changes too. That's what a lot of people wanted. So that's going to be awesome. Also, we have ourselves 3 Hero Fests happening in the first half of this season. So now there's going to be a change on the Hero Fest, which is going to be awesome, because before we already got like 4 Hero Fests per season, and now the developers have decided to go ahead and give us 6 Hero Fest per season. So that's gonna be awesome, and which means more Hero Fest, more executions, and they're gonna be adding some other stuff too to the Hero Fest. So that's gonna be great. So yeah, so this is the first half of the season. We're gonna be getting 3, and then the second half of the season we're gonna be getting another 3. So yeah, so on April 6th, and this was already the developers already announced which 3 heroes are gonna be getting their Hero Fest in the first half of the season. So the Lawbringer is gonna be getting his Hero Fest on April 6th, along with his testing grounds, which is awesome. On April 13th, we're gonna be getting ourselves the Pirate Hero Fest, which is awesome, and we already got a glimpse of the Pirates, execution in the trailer, which I'm gonna be showing in a little bit. So I can't wait to go ahead and see, what the Pirates execution is gonna look like fully. So that's gonna be awesome. And also on April 20th, we have ourselves the Nobushi Hero Fest. So yeah, guys, the Nobushi is gonna be getting her Hero Fest, and I'm excited for that. So that's gonna be great. So that right there is what's happening in title update 1. So now let's move on to title update 2. So in title update 2, we're gonna begin ourselves on April 27th. We're gonna begin ourselves a throwback event. Now this is gonna be an event that the developers said that a lot of people have been requesting a lot, and it's something that we're all familiar with, and it's something that you'll be able to go ahead and get gear from. Now, I already talked about this on the Warriors Den live stream, and I already mentioned it, and this is the one thing that a lot of people have been wanting over the years of For Honor. And it's no secret that the only event in For Honor that you can only get gear from is actually Testio Metal, and that came out, Testio, the first Testio Metal came out in 2018, if I remember. Yeah, it came out in 2018, and then the second Testimonial came out in 2020 when the Warmonger came out. And now we're going to begin ourselves the return of Testimonial back, which is going to be great because a lot of people love that event. Not only do you get to go ahead and fight the story characters and For Honor, but you also get some cool looking black armor and also some event weapons too. And it's just a fun event. And a lot of people have been requesting that event over the years, especially for the people who missed out on the event. But now we're going to begin, Testimonial back. And I know the developers didn't announce it, but a lot of people know what this is because that's the only event that gives you, the armor. There's no other events that give you armor. They only give you weapons. But when it comes to armor, that's the only event that only gives you armor. So I'm excited for Testimonial to come back, and I want to see if they're gonna be giving us a bit of a twist on it. That'd be interesting to see how it is. So I'm excited for it. But yeah, I know the developers did not confirm that's Testio Metal, but come on, man, it's Testio Metal. So there's no denying about that. Anyways, also on April 27th, we're gonna be getting ourselves armor variations. So the developers decided to go ahead and change things up when it comes to the armor variations. So the armor variations are not going to be for everybody. in the season. So for this season, the only factions that are gonna be getting themselves armor variations are the Knights and the Samurai. And then in the next seasons, it's gonna be changing up. You know, the Outlanders, the Wulin, or the Vikings, or the Samurai, or the Knights, or the Wulin, anything like that. The developers are gonna go ahead and change things up. I don't know why they did that, but you know, I don't work there, so that's the decision that they wanted to go ahead and make. I think maybe they wanted to go ahead and make the armor a little bit more unique instead of, you know, putting the armor for all their factions. I think they want to go ahead and make it a little bit more smaller, so that way they'll be able to put more time into some of the armors. Which, you know, right there I can understand. So that way we won't have to go ahead and see the same armor, you know, variations every single time. With a little bit of changes, they're gonna be go ahead and put some more detail in it. So that's gonna be great. So I'm happy about that. Also, on April 27th, we're gonna be getting ourselves a new armor set, and that's gonna be for the gladiators. So yes, guys, the gladiators gonna be getting themselves 5 new armor sets, and that's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait to see what his new armor sets are going to be. And this was actually announced 2 years ago. The developers did say that that there was actually going to be some heroes that are going to be getting themselves some new armor sets. That was for the Gladiator, the Highlander, and Shinobi. So we already know that the Gladiator was already announced. So we have to go ahead and wait for the other two, the Highlander and the Shinobi. So we have to wait for that. And who knows, they might add some other characters too. So we have to go ahead and wait for that. But either way, the Gladiator is going to be getting some brand new armor. It's not going to be any new armor variations like what we've gotten. It's going to be some brand new armor, which means, who knows, we might be able to go ahead and see his face. That'd be awesome. So really awesome. But yeah, but anyway, so let's go ahead and talk about some other stuff too. On May 18th, we're gonna be getting ourselves a returning playlist, which means some more returning events, so that's awesome. On June 1st, we're gonna be getting ourselves the return of the Covenant games for the Heroes of the Chimera. And now this is actually gonna be the last time that we're gonna be getting ourselves the Covenant games for the Heroes of Chimera. The last one we got was the Covenant games for the Holocaust Masquerade. That one is all done, and now we're gonna be getting ourselves the Heroes of the Chimera, and this is gonna be the last time that we're gonna be getting this event game mode. And then, you know what, we won't be able to see this event game mode you know, whenever the developers are going to bring it back. So yeah, so this is going to be the last time they're going to be getting this event game mode, because the developers did say they want to go ahead and bring back some other events that weren't seen in a while. So that's going to be great. And then the last thing is we have ourselves more Hero Fest, which is going to be the developers didn't announce which heroes are going to be getting their Hero Fest for the second half of Year 7 Season 1 of Honor, but there's going to be one on May 18th, one on May 25th, and one on June 8th. So those are the 3 Hero Fests that we're going to be getting, but we do not know which heroes are going to be getting the Hero Fest, so we have to go ahead and wait for that. And yeah, that right there is the title update 1 and 2 for Year 7 Season 1 of Honor. So let's go ahead and talk about, of course, the launch of Year 7 Season 1 of Honor, Heresy. And in order for us to go ahead and do that, let's go ahead and watch the trailer.
I joined the Inquisition with a righteous heart, hoping to stop the fanatics and their twisted faith. Our mission was to purge the heresy. But I was misled. Only the guilty were meant to die. Only those old enough to reach the noose should ever swing from it. This war of faith is madness. A plague on Heathmore. I will carve out the rot. are no saints here, only butchers. False idols and empty promises. I'm your salvation.
So yeah guys, that right there is the trailer for Year 7 Season 1 Heresy of Honor. It's an awesome looking trailer, and man guys, it got me so hyped up for this season. So let's go ahead and talk about the launch of Year 7 Season 1 Heresy. And of course, you know, with every new season, we get ourselves a bunch of new stuff. We have ourselves a new main menu screen, a new face-off screen, new music, new battle pass, a new hero skin. We also have a new event, an event game mode, event weapons, and event items. So this is gonna be a bunch of stuff to talk about. So let's go ahead and talk about it. The first thing that we're gonna talk about is we have ourselves, of course, the brand new hero skin, and that is for the pirate. So yeah, guys, the pirate is gonna be the first Outlander to get her hero skin, and the hero skin is actually called Inquisitor Yichin. And this outfit looks really awesome, dude. The outfit, the hero skin for the pirate looks really awesome. I especially love the hat. The hat, especially when she tilts it, it's really cool. It's kind of like an old Western cowboy, but it's kind of like a witch hunter hat, which is kind of really cool. And you see, you know, her guns right here on her chest, and you see she actually has like a really creepy voodoo doll, and if you guys look closely at the voodoo doll, it actually blinks, which is kind of really creepy and cool. And the outfit just looks really awesome for the pirate, so I really love this outfit. And there's actually two different ways in order for you to go ahead and get this hero skin. So let's go ahead and first talk about the first one. So the first one is there's actually the hero skin bundle, and you'll be able to go ahead and get it for about $12. And what you get in the hero skin bundle, not only do you get the hero skin, but you also get 7-day champion status, and you also get 3 scavenger crates. So that right there is the hero bundle, the hero skin bundle that you get if you guys want to go ahead and pay $12 for it. But if you guys don't want to go ahead and pay, you know, $12 for the hero skin and just want to go ahead and get it with the amount of steel that you have, it's actually going to be 25,000 steel. So yeah, so there's actually two different options that you want to go ahead and get. Either pay it with real life money or pay it with the amount of steel they have. But either way, you're going to be getting the hero skin regardless. So yeah, but you just go ahead and buy it whatever way you want to get it. Go ahead and get it. So yeah. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is we have ourselves, of course, the Battle Pass. So let's go ahead and break down all the stuff that we have right here in the Battle Pass. We have, of course, 100 tiers. We have a bunch of cool new stuff, so let's go and talk about it. So the first one is, of course, we have ourselves 8 XP tickets, 8 scavenger crates, 10 championship status, and also 12,500 steel. The next one is we have ourselves 2 emblem outlines and 1 emblem symbol. The next one is we have ourselves 5 embossings, and these are the Heretic Age, the Heretic Cult, the Heretic Demon, the Heretic Curse, and the Heretic Disparity. So those are the embossings that you get. Next one is the Heretic Injustice symbol. Next one is the Heretic Collapse symbol 1, 2, and 3. Next one is the Heretic Collapse paint pattern 1, 2, and 3. Next one is the Heretic Collapse color 1, 2, and 3. And the next one is, of course, the battle outfits, which are the Heretic Disciple and the Heretic Believer. The next one is the ornament, which is the Heretic Spikes, which is really cool looking. The next one is the signature, which is the Escape Artist, which is kind of funny. You're just stuck right there in the air with the rope hanging on your foot, and then you cut yourself down, you break your neck, you get back up, and you fix your neck back, which is kind of funny. Really funny signature. Next one is the effects, which is the Heretic Acolyte, which is a really cool looking Iron Mask outfit. And the other one is the Heretic Crusader, which is another Iron Mask outfit, but this one has a hood on it, which is really cool looking. One is red and one is green. Really cool. And the next and final thing is, of course, the execution, the Battle Pass execution, and that's cannon. What you basically do is you take out a cannon, shoot your opponent in the face, and your opponent just flies off in the air, and that's about it. So yeah, and this execution totally fits the pirate, because the pirate, of course, she uses cannons, so it works perfectly. And also there's a battle pass weapons too, so for all the characters of For Honor, which is going to be great. So yeah. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is we also, of course, the event that's happening for Honor, which is the Heresy of the Relics, which is going to be happening from March 16th all the way to April 6th. And right here, you're going to be expecting some event items, event weapons, and event pass, and of course the event game mode that I'm going to be talking about a little bit. And yeah, that's all the stuff they're going to be getting. So let's go ahead and talk about all this stuff. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is of course the event items. We already have 2 at the moment, but we're going to be getting some more throughout the weeks, so don't you worry about that. So the first one is of course the event Illustrious outfit, which is the Inquisition's Healing Illustrious outfit, and it's going to be costing you 20,000 steel, and it's a really cool looking outfit. You basically have like a Plague Doctor's mask on, and it's really cool looking. You see all the green mist everywhere. It's a really cool looking outfit, and this outfit is only going to be available for a limited time throughout the event, so make sure to go ahead and get this outfit before the event ends, because when the event ends, this outfit is going to be going away. So make sure to go ahead and get this. It's going to be costing you 20,000 steel. This right here actually really fits the Peacekeeper, because the Peacekeeper actually kind of has like like a Plague Doctor look to her when it comes to her masks. Even though she doesn't even have like a Plague Doctor mask. She should get one, maybe, in one of her armor, one of the new armors variations. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. The next one, the next event item that we have is of course the event emote, which is the most wanted emote. It's going to be costing you 10,000 steel. And what this emote is you basically take out a most wanted sign. But the funniest thing is, when you take it out, not only will it show a picture of the opponent that you're going to be fighting in the other team, but it actually shows the person that actually has the top score in the team. So which is kind of a cool feature that the developers added. So if you guys want to go ahead and get this emo, go ahead and get it. It's going to be cost you 10,000 steel, and it's only going to be available during the event. The next thing is of course the event pass. So the event pass is only going to be 30 tiers. It's a lot shorter than the battle pass, but like I said before, we do have ourselves the battle pass points fest happening right now, and if you guys want to go ahead and get this event pass done quickly, go ahead and get it done quickly before the event ends. So yeah, take advantage of it. So in the event pass, we have ourselves 2 XP tickets, 150 salvage, 2 scavenger crates, and 300 steel. And the next is we have ourselves a battle outfit, which is the Fallen Protector battle outfit. Next one is the ornament, which is the Fallen Justice ornament. Next one is the effect, which is the Plague of Faith effect. So that right there is all the items that you get in the event pass. And like I said before, if you guys want to go ahead and get this event pass done quickly, take advantage of the battle pass points fest. So the next and final thing that we have ourselves is of course the event game mode. Now the event game mode, I played it, it's a lot of fun, and hopefully a lot of wow, that was a tongue twister. Hopefully everybody else will have fun with it too. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the event game mode. So the event game mode is actually called the Heresy of the Relics, and it's actually a variation of Dominion and of course Tribute. Now if you guys don't know what Tribute is actually an event not event. Why am I messing up towards the end? Tribute is actually a game mode that's in For Honor, which is basically capture the flag, but it's actually called capture the buff. And every time you plant a flag, aka a buff, you'll be able to go ahead and get a buff, which is either a vision buff, of course a attack buff, or a defense buff. So yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about the event game mode. So the event game mode is actually 4v4. It's going to be taking place in the Secluded Keep map, and the map actually did get some cool looking changes to it to fit the theme of the season, which is really cool looking. And the point cap has been raised, and you'll be able to go ahead and get more points on the zones than before. So before you'll be able to go ahead and only get 2 points every time when you stand on the zone, but now this time you get 4 points than before. So it's going to be a lot more different now. And also each zone is actually represented by a relic. Now if you guys do not know what a relic is actually what was going on in For Honor's last year. So last year in For Honor, each season in in year 6 of For Honor Lost Horizons, each season was actually represented by a relic. The first season, which is the Chalice of Immortality, season 2, the Scarab Bracelet, season 3, the Demon Dagger, and season 4, the Celestial Sphere. And now right here, each zone is actually represented by a relic. So A is actually represented by the Demon Dagger, B is actually represented by the Scarab Bracelet, and C is actually represented by the Chalice of Immortality. So that right there, you see, they're actually going to be in the map. You'll be able to go ahead and see them. And the one thing is that if you go into the zones and you capture a zone, not only will you be able to go ahead and capture the zone, but you also gain a buff too. So in A, you get the attack buff, and B, you get the vision buff, and in C, you get the defense buff. And every time when, you know, you fight against an enemy, and if the enemy defeats you, they go ahead and get that zone too, and they get the buff too. So yeah, you have to go ahead and flip-flop against the opponents and all that stuff. So yeah. And also, not only are you going to be fighting against the other team, but there's actually going to be a bit of surprise, because every couple of minutes, you'll be able to get your, you will be getting yourself, I'm messing up already. Why am I messing up towards the end every single time? Towards the end, you'll be able to go ahead and fight against the Inquisitor Yichin, which of course is the pirate hero skin, and she's going to be spawning, and every couple minutes she's going to go ahead and spawn, and she's going to go ahead and attack you. Not only just you, but she's going to be attacking the other team too. And what she's going to be doing is she's going to go ahead and capture the zones, which is basically steal the zones from you, so that way you won't be able to go ahead and get any points. And you'll be able to go ahead and fight her. She's going to be having a lot of health, and she's actually a level 3 bot. So yeah, she's going to be a little bit tough to fight. Then if you manage to go ahead and defeat her, you will be able to go ahead and get 150 points on your score. And in order for you to go ahead and win, you have to go ahead and break the other enemy team. And you know what, just defeat them and win. That's about it. So yeah, but yeah guys, that right there is the event game mode. I apologize if I was messing up towards the end. I don't know why. I was doing so well, but now towards the end I just messed it up. I apologize for that. But you know, well, mistakes happen. We're only human. But yeah guys, that right there is the full breakdown of what's happening in year 7 season 1 of For Honor Heresy. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hopefully everybody's having a good time, you know, with the brand new season, and of course the new changes that we have for the Ultimate Gunner, the dodge attack changes, you know, the pirate hero skin, the event mode, the new battle pass, the event pass, the event, all that stuff. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and let's see what happens once we progress a little bit more further into the season. And until we get to the second half of the season, I can't wait to see what we're going to be expecting. So that's going to be awesome. But anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay tuned, cool guys. Bye.